my name is Dorian. Welcome to today's class. I'm going to be teaching you a 60-minute vinyasa flow, so get ready to sweat. If you want to rest at any stage, take a child pose, but try to commit to this 1 hour. So you can grab a block, a bottle of water and a towel and come into your mat. You can place the block underneath your buttocks or take any comfortable seat. Make sure you lengthen your spine. Close your eyes. Place your palm on your knee, facing up. Roll your shoulder back. Take deep, long inhales through your nose. And exhale out of your nose. Inhale through your nose. And exhale out of your nose. When you inhale, you expand your belly out. And on your exhale, you contract your belly. Take a few more breaths. And set an intention for today's class that you can keep with you for the rest of your day. Or send the energy to someone you love. And on your next inhale, you're going to come into all fours position. Make sure your shoulder on top of your wrists. You're going to arch your back, inhale up, and round your spine. Inhale, look up. And exhale, look at your belly. Push into your hands. Inhale up. And exhale down. And then you come back to tabletop position. Turn your hands facing towards you and let's warm up the wrists. So you do some circle to the right. It's always good to prepare your wrists, especially if we go for hand balance, go upside down, and then take a long circle to the left. You can then flip your hand towards you, back of your palm on the mat, and then try to sit into your feet with your arms straight, looking in front of you. And on your next inhale, come back to tabletop. So now you're going to bring your right hand in front of you, tuck your right toes back and bring your left leg up. Push into your left hand and right hand goes up a little more and we'll bring the knee to your elbow for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, flex your back foot, 4, 3, 2, and you're going to hold in this pose. Push into your left hand, activate your core, stay more, flex your back foot, and come back to neutral spine. Let's do the same on the other side, so bring your left hand in front of you, right foot flex behind, and let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's hold here. Push into your right hand, look up. Flex your back foot. Your core activates now. And come back to the center. We're going to melt our chest down to stretch our muscle. So you come into your extended puppy. Here you have your option. You can put your forehead down or your chin, and you can put your chest as well. And you're going to stay here. Inhale in and out of your nose. You're gonna come back slowly. And we're gonna go for some spinal twist. So bring your right hand high and then slide it to the left side, bringing your right heel to the mat. And then with your left hand, you can place it behind your back or grab your inner right thigh. And open your chest to the sky, opening your shoulder. Deep inhale and long exhale. And come back to center. Let's do the same on the other side. Bring your left hand high and slide it to the left side. Bring your right hand to your back or inside your left thigh. Each inhale, you're going to twist a little more on your exhale. Inhale and twist a little more. Coming back to your tabletop position, you're gonna bring your knees few inches off the floor. So again, your shoulder on top of your wrists. Let's bring them high, not too high. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and come into your first downward dog. So make sure your feet are hips distance apart. Your finger and index are really into your mat, pressing down your chest to the floor. You're looking at your belly button. Press your heels towards the mat. But here the goal is not to have the heels on the mat, but to lengthen your spine, trying to look at your belly. You can do any movement you want, walk or bend your knee to lengthen a little more. Then you're going to look in front of you, step your right foot in front and then your left foot. Lengthen your spine halfway and fall forward, Utkatasana. Inhale, arms high. And exhale, hands to your heart center. So now we're going to go through some sun salutation. So let's go to the Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, down Utkatasana, forward fold. Halfway lift. You're going to plant your hand and then step your left foot back, right foot back. You are into your plank pose. Then let's bring your knees, chest and chin to your mat. Inhale, cobra pose. Look up. And on your exhale, bend your knee, come into your downward facing dog. Look in front of you, this time jump to the front of the mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, Utkatasana. Inhale, arms high. And on your exhale, you're going to dive into your forward fold straight away. Inhale halfway, plant your palm, come into your plank pose. And this time, let's go to your chaturanga. So bend your elbow next to your chest, look in front of you in one line. And then inhale, upward facing dog. Make sure your thighs are not touching the floor. Look up. Exhale, downward dog. Stay into your downward facing dog. Take 2 more breaths. And then look in front of you. Jump to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Utkatasana. Arms high to the sky. And let's dive again into your forward fold. Inhale halfway, plant your palm, and this time go straight into your chaturanga. Look in front of you, elbows squeeze your chest. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Reset your breath. Look in front of you, and you're going to jump into your chair pose. Inhale, arms high. Try to sit and make sure you can see the toes in front of you. And then look up. On the next exhale, dive forward. And this time, we're going to try our crow pose. So you have your hands in front of you. You will try to put your knees into your armpits. If it's too difficult for you, you can always try to put it into your elbow. But then the movement is you go on your tippy toes, you try to bend forward. If it's not available to you, just put one foot up and then the other one up. And you can always try to come up, both feet up and stay there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then you can jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Look in front of you. Jump into your chair pose. And let's do this one more time. Exhale, Utkatasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant your palm and come into your crow pose. So that's your second chance to try. Knees into your armpits. Bend forward. Try to bring one foot. If you fall out the pose, come again. Try to focus and bring your other foot up. Let's stay there for 5, 4. Try to straighten your arms. 3, 2, and jump back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward dog. Well done, guys. You must be feeling warm now. So bring your right leg up, high. Bend your knee, your right knee, and bring your foot into the middle of your hand. Flip your back, left foot, and come into your warrior one. Make sure you tuck your pelvis under and arms straight, looking at the ceiling. On your next exhale, come into your warrior two, looking at your front middle finger. Make sure you bend your front knee as much as you can. Flip your front palm and reverse your warrior. Look at the ceiling. Exhale, bring your elbow to your front knee and extend your left arm to the front of the room. Come back to reverse. Exhale, extend. And then come into your warrior two and meet me into your high lunge. So to have more stability, make sure your feet are hip distance apart. Bring your arms high and let's bounce for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and drop your left knee on the ground. Come into your half split, looking at your front toes. Inhale, low lunge. Look up. Exhale, half split. Try to bring your chin to your chin. Inhale, low lunge. And on your next exhale, you can either take your half split, or if you have block, bring it next to you, to your hips, and take your full split. So make sure your hips are square. The most important for that pose, you can tuck your back foot under, and like this you get a little bit more space. And bring your chest in front. Flex your front foot. Surrender to the pain. Stretch a little more. Listen to your limit always. We all don't have the same body. And some of us are practicing more than others, which is fine. Try to go to your goal, but always listening to your limitation. Slowly, very slowly come out of the pose. And then you can meet me into your lizard pose. So bring your right foot outside of your right hand. Once you're into your lizard, do some circle to the right, opening up your hips. And to the left. And then you can stay here, or you can place your forearm into your mat. If you need more, you can always place your right foot into a block. And don't forget to inhale through the nose and out of your nose. Make sure your back leg is straight. Bring your left knee to the ground. And this time, you're going to slide your right foot into your pigeon pose to the left side. Here, if you're okay, you can stay. If you want a little more, you can just bring your right foot 90 degrees and melt your chest down, hands in front of you. Pushing into your left hips towards the mat. Your hips should try to do this movement, pushing it. And on your next inhale, slowly come up. So here, if you have your block or your book and you don't feel stable, so first you bring your feet towards your hips. If you're not stable, place the book underneath your right buttocks. And here you can bend your knee behind you. Try to bring it as close as you want, as you can. And if it's available for you, you can just try your mermaid pose. So slide it to your elbow and bring your right hand towards your left hand and try to push it. Push and turn your chest to the front of the room. Stay here for one more breath. And slowly come out the pose and meet me in your downward facing dog. Gonna bring your left leg high, bend your left knee, round your back and bring your left foot in the middle of your hand, flip your back foot and come into your warrior one. Tuck your pelvis, look up, bend your front left knee, and exhale into your warrior two. Make sure your body is in one line. Then you're gonna flip your front palm, reverse your warrior, opening your chest. Exhale, extend your front right arm to the front of the room. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extend. And come back into your warrior two. You bring your back toes towards the front of the room. Make sure your feet are hip distance apart. And come into your high lunge. And let's bounce for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and bring your right knee into the mat. Well done, guys. Come to stretch into your half split. Looking at your front toes. Try to place your chin to your shin. Inhale, low lunge, arms high. Exhale, half split. Inhale, low lunge. Come back into your half split. Inhale, low lunge. And if you took your full split on the other side, go ahead. Bring your block. Or bring your hand. If you don't have block, it's fine. You can bring your hands just close to your body. Around your hips. You can tuck your back toe to go a little bit further. And make sure your hips are square. And you face the front of the room. Lengthen your spine. Breath. Flex your front feet. Melt a little more. And come back slowly. And let's meet in our lizard pose. So make sure your left foot is outside your left hand. And your right foot to the back. Your right leg is straight. Do some circle to the right. And then to the left. Looking in front of the room. And then slowly slide your left foot towards the right side. And make sure your back leg is straight behind you. Either you stay here, either you can bring your foot 90 degrees if it's not enough. And then you bring your arms in front of you, melting your chest, coming into your pigeon pose. Try to bring your right hips towards the ground, pushing it. Slowly come up. Let's bring your left foot towards your hips. Again, if you took your block on the other side, to balance yourself, you can pull it again. Bring your right knee into your right hand. And then you can just press your right foot towards your hips. If you took the mermaid on the other side, slide your right elbow and grab your right hand with your left hand. Make sure your chest is facing the front of the room. take deep long breaths. Slowly come out. And meet me into your downward facing dog. You can shake your legs or stay still. Roll your back and come into your plank pose. Here you're going to put all your weight into your left hand and come into your side plank. Right arm up. And then you're going to try to bring your right leg into your tree pose. So just underneath your knee. Stay there, open your knees to the side. Push into your left hand. Try not to shake. Find your balance. Stay with the tree pose, but come into your normal plank. So now you have a small tree pose. What you will do is you will jump towards the middle of the mat. So jump here. Try to stay like this, try to balance. If you fall out the pose, come again. I'm just going to turn towards you, but you'll stay in the same position. So here you have a small tree. If you want to go further, you can just bring your right leg on top of your knee, as long as you don't bring your foot in your knee. Just take any position of the tree that you like. And once you balance, bring your arms high. Gaze at a point in front of you. Calm your breath. The tree pose is a very good pose to calm your mind. Gaze at the point that doesn't move. And on your next inhale, you're going to bring your knee into your chest. And then bring your right arms towards the back of the room. Here you can stay like this and turn, or you can catch the edge of your right foot and bring it straight towards the front of the room. And turn your chest, looking at your right hand. Come back to the front. Bring your knees to your chest. And this time, you're going to bring your toes to your hands. And try to stay here, or you can always straighten your feet in front of you. Don't forget to focus into something. And on your next inhale, bring your right leg to the side, to the right side. Once you balance, look at your left side. Make sure both legs are straight. Come back to the middle. Don't come yet to the ground. Keep your knee. And then bring your hands into your chest, come into your warrior three. Bring your right foot to the back of the room. And your chest is going towards the front. Flex your back feet. Try to balance here. I'm going to turn again for you to check what I'm doing. So then you'll come, bring your hands into the ground. Come into your standing split, so you can grab your left leg with your left hand and try to bring your chin to your chin. Right leg is going super high. And here let's play a bit. So we're going to do some kick up. If you have a wall behind you, it's always better. Or if you feel comfortable to do it in the middle of your mat, go ahead. So you have your left leg in front of you. And you're going to try to do 10 kicks and come into your headstand. So try to bring your body as much as you can towards your hands, rounding your spine. And then try to kick up. And let's go. Push into your arm. The secret here is you push into your arm a lot, and then if you're on the wall, try to kick back your feet and stay there. Try more, 5 more counts. 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can take a child pose. Bring your arms towards the back of the room. You can grab your foot and then massage your forehead, roll from side to side. You brought the blood upside down, which is amazing. But now you need to calm down a little. And once you're ready, let's go for the other side. So meet me into your plank pose. Here, let's activate our core. You can bring all the weight into your right hand. Bring your left hand high and come into your side plank. Push into your right hand. You can take a small tree pose. Your left foot is on top. Don't put it on the knee. Stay there. Push into your right hand. And on your next breath, come back to plank. Again, you're going to do a small jump to go to the middle of your mat. Stay into the tree pose. And try to come high to balance. So now you're in your small tree. If you want to go further, option 2, bring your left leg in the middle of your thighs, a bit higher than the knee. Palms high, touching. And gaze at the pond. Make sure your left knee is pushing outwards. Focusing to your breath. Bring your knee into your chest. Grab your left knee with your right hand and then place your left hand towards the back of the room. If you want, you can always bring the edge of your feet into your right hand and try to straighten your left foot to the front. Opening a little more. Breathe in and out of your nose. Come back to center. Bring your knees to your chest. And then drop your left toe with your right finger, with your left finger, sorry, and try to stretch to the front of the room. Shoulders away from the heels. Once you're ready and stable, bring it to the left side. And again, you can try to look at the right side. Make sure both legs are straight. If you fall, come back up. And bring your knee to the center. Here, you're not done yet. You know where to go. Bring your palm towards your heart center and come into your warrior 3. Make sure your back foot is flexed. And try to bring your chest towards the ground. Inhale. Stay like this, I'm just turning for you. And then come into your full splits. Hands into the ground, try to grab your right legs with your right hand. Bringing your chin to your shin. Left leg high, high. Try to go a bit higher. And then bring your hands to the front. Round your back. And let's go for 10 count of kick up. Come into your headstand. You're trying to push into your hand and you have the right foot in front. Go again. Try again. It's really your moment to play. And then come into your child pose. Or you can bring also your hands towards your feet. Grab both of your feet and massage your forehead. From the right side to the left side. It's your moment to rest. So you can always drink a little bit of water. Not too much. And then your rest is finished. Come into your downward facing dog. Bring your right leg high. Bend your knee and bring your right foot in the middle of your hands. Flip your back foot, come into your warrior two. On your next inhale, straighten your front feet and then you're gonna come flip your palm and come into your Trikonasana. So here you can just place your hand into your shin. If you want to go further, you can drop your right toe, but make sure you're opening to the sky. Imagine that you have the wall behind you and open your chest. Breathing in and out of your nose. Come back into warrior two. And then you're going to face the front of the room. You can bring your foot a little bit on the outside and let's go into our goddess pose. So here you stay like this, bring your hands into your heart center. If you want a little more, come into your tippy toes and try really to tuck your pelvis and try to bring your hips down as much as you can. Stay here, focus. And then foot on the ground. Come into your warrior two, but towards the back of the room. Straighten your front leg and come into your triangle pose. This side, you can grab your front toes or place your hand to your chin. If you have your block here, you always can place your hands, left hand towards into a block. And open up your chest. Looking at your right hand. Slowly coming up into your warrior two. And now face your both feet towards the front. And you're gonna come into your Paduttasana. So bring your hands to the side and then bend halfway. And then you can place your hand to the back of the room. Try to bring your head down. Align, if it can be aligned with your feet. You can stay here. If you want to go further, you can always come into your inversion. So if you have your head on the ground, you can press into your feet and then bring your legs high. Make sure it's safe around you. Stay there. Come back the same way. And then come halfway lift. Come back up. Warrior two facing the front of your mat. And come and take your downward facing dog. On your next inhale, look at the front of your mat. You're going to jump into your seated position and straight away come into your boat pose. So here you have two options. You can either stay with your knee bent, but make sure your spine is straight, lengthen, and hands towards you, or you can straighten your front leg and focus here. Stay, activate your core. Try to not shake as much as I do. Stay here for 3, 2, and then come into your low boat. On your lower back, stay a little more. 3, 2, and bring your knee to your chest. It's not quite finished because now we're going to take some bicycle crunches. So interlace your finger behind your head, and then you're going to bring your right knee into your left elbow and left knee into your right elbow. And let's go for 15, 14, 13, make sure you're touching your elbow, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done, guys. Bring your knees to your chest. Wiggle from side to side. Massage your spine. And in a count of 2, you're gonna roll forward and back and come into your plank pose. And that will be your last chaturanga. You're gonna come into 5 seconds to the ground, belly into the floor. But bend your elbow, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can rest into your right cheek. And then you will bend your right foot towards you. Take the outside of your right foot. Bring your left arm in front of you. And on your next inhale, you're going to lift everything up. Let's go. Lift up, higher, a little bit higher. And then you can rest into your left cheek. Let's do the other side. Bring your right hand in front of you. Bend your left knee. And then next inhale, let's come up. Let's go higher. Look up. And then come back into your mat. Rest on the opposite cheek. And this time you're going to bring your both knee bent. Take from the outside of your feet, and you can just open your knee wider. And on your next inhale, let's go to your bow pose. Lift everything high. And stay there, opening your shoulder. It's a very good stretch. And slowly come back to the ground. Take your breath. And then slowly come into your knee. And I'm just going to show you the next pose. So here's the deal. We want to master the headstand. But in order to master the headstand, we need to understand where we put our head. Our weight, sorry. So it doesn't have to be into the head, it has to be into the arms. So let's try our pinch-up pose, which is much more difficult, but at least we have an idea after to do a very nice headstand. So the concept is exactly the same as a downward facing dog, but you place your forearm down to the floor, and then you try to walk with your feet. And now you can join me into this pose. You can stay there, look in the middle of your forearm. Try to press your hips to the ground. Stay 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your knees to the ground. You can look again, and then this time we're going to go for some Dolphin Push-Up, which are amazing. You're going to love it. So interlace your finger, your thumb will go high, and you'll just try to come down your chest towards your thumb. So you're going to come into, not your dolphin, your feet can be a little bit further to the back of your mat, otherwise it's impossible. And you're going to do 10 dolphin push-up. So let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, let's go guys, you can do it, 2, and 1, well done. You can come into your knee, come into your child pose, while I demonstrate the next pose, which is the pincha. So it's a forehand inversion. Again, if you have the wall behind you, it's perfect. If you're okay in the middle of your mat, just bring your forehand to the ground and same pose as a dolphin. So if you want to try to go just with one leg up, look into the middle, and then do the same with your right leg. Otherwise, so let's go guys, try it now. Otherwise you can try to come into your pincha, walk, 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 and then come up with your both leg, trying to push into your arm, come straight, stay there for a while, and if you want you can try your scorpio, so bend your both knee, looking towards them, and then come back. Once you stay there for 5 breaths, you can take a child pose. Grab a bit of water. And then let's come into our downward facing dog. Look into the middle of your arms, of your palm, and jump. And you can just lie down to your back. Now you finally love me. And you can bring your hands into your ankle. Make sure it's close to your hips. And then you'll come up to your bridge pose. So try to bring your shoulder closer together. Bring your chin to your chest. And then you can interlace your finger behind, pushing into your finger, bringing your hips high. Let's go. Go a little higher. Inhale in and out of your nose. And slowly come down. Bring your knees to your chest. Roll from side to side. Massaging your spine. You deserve a nice massage. And then you can do the same pose again, or we're gonna go to our wheel pose. So make sure you come first into the crown of your head, and then you lift everything up. So first you come into your hand, you frame your head with your hand, come into the crown of your head, and then press it to the back of the room. Press your chest as much as you can. Respect your limits. You can put your both legs straight or come up into your tippy toes, looking in the middle of your palm. Try to stay here for 3 more breaths. 2 and 1. Knees to your chest. Roll from side to side. And then let's go to our shoulder stand. So bring your legs high. Try to come in one line. First option is to stay here. Second option is to bring one hand, the right hand, to your right thighs. And then you can bring your left hand to your left thighs. And if you're really stable here, you can try to bring both hands. That's the third option. Make sure you don't look at the side. And then place your hands behind your back. Bring your toes behind you. touching the ground. Once they touch the ground, you can interlace your finger and then push to the back of the room. Look at your belly expand while you inhale through your nose and contract while you exhale through your nose. Bend both of your knees. You can close your heels, or you can also press your knee to the floor. And then slowly using your core, you're going to come down one vertebra for one vertebra. Here you're going to come into your elbow. I'm just going to turn to be facing you. And let's come into your hands. Bring your hands high. Interlace your finger. Inhale. And on your exhale, bend forwards. Try to bring your stomach, chest, and chin. The last one. You can bend your knee, or you can grab a towel around your feet. And then melt to this stretch. Most of us, we don't really enjoy that one, but it's a very, very good pose. You're stretching the back of your thighs, of your calves. Try to lengthen your spine, bring your elbow to the ground, melt a little more. Flex your front feet. Slowly come out. Open your legs. You can do some circle to the right. If it's not easy, place your hands behind you and do some big circles. And then to the left side. Face your right foot, arms high, and then chest towards the right foot. Bringing your head to your knee. Try to keep your left buttocks on the ground. Inhale, arms high. Face the left foot and come into your left foot. Shin towards your shin. Look at your finger. Look at your toes. Slowly come out. Legs together. Bring your right knee towards your hips. Left elbow outside of your right knee. Bring your right hand towards the back of the room and you're gonna twist to the back. Take a inhale. Twist a little more to the back of the room. This is an amazing posture to massage all your internal organs. And you can bring your left hand inside if you want to try the band. Grab your right wrist and twist a little more. Flex your front left. And slowly come back. Bend your left knee. Almost there, guys. Well done. Right elbow outside of your left knee. Left hand towards the back of the room. Press into your elbow. Lengthen your spine. Take an inhale and on your exhale, twist a little more. took the bind on the other side. Bind inside your knee. Try to catch your left wrist. And you can twist a little more. Flex your front feet. Slowly come back. So here we can try our headstand because now you're fully prepared with your pincha and it will be the last difficult pose inversion of the day, and then I put you on your final pose. So you can interlace your finger. Here where you will have your finger placed will be to the crown of your head. Alright? So you will measure your elbow in front of you and then place your hand in front, crown of the head into the floor, and you will push straight away into your arm to understand that you need to do this movement, and bring your leg straight. So you can either try to come using your core with your feet up, or you can just try to come bring one foot and then the other foot. If you want to try next to the wall, go ahead, push shoulders away from your ears. Try to come in one line. Activate your thighs, your core. This posture is amazing to prevent depression. Makes all the blood flow upside down. If you want a little more, come halfway. Stay there. And then slowly come back. Take a child pose. Or bring your hands to the back. Massage your forehead. Melt into your mat. And as promised, let's go to our final pose. Come back into your back. And take a happy baby pose. Grab the edge of your feet. And then you can roll from side to side. Keep your right knee towards your chest. Press your right knee towards you and bring your right knee towards the left side. Right arm to the right and look at your right hand. You can press your right knee towards the left and take deep inhale and deep exhale. The stretch is not enough for you, you can bring your right leg a little bit higher. Bring your knees to your chest. Keep your left knee into your chest. Bring into the right side. Pressing with your right hands and looking at the left side. Relax your face. Down to your mat. Enjoy this beautiful stretch. Make sure your shoulders is on the floor or reaching the floor. Both of your shoulders. And slowly come to your final pose of Shavasana. Palm facing up. Your feet are away from each other. Try to rest here. For the very active hyper, please take this moment to rest. Don't skip it. It's important. After you can go to your phone, to your social life, but now it's the moment to focus just with yourself. You need it, it's your safe place. Close your eyes, don't think about anything. Let your breath follow its natural circle. Very slowly wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Turn your head from side to side. Keep your eyes closed. Bend your left knee. Come into your right side. Take your time to come up into your seated pose. I like to spend more time here to reset. And very slowly, with your eyes closed, come into your seat. Roll your shoulder back, spine straight, hands to your heart center. Thank you so much for doing this class with me. Thanks yourself, first of all, to commit to this 1 hour. And thank you so much again, guys. Namaste. Thank you so much, and I hope you like it and enjoy, and I hope you do other class with me. Bye!